Hiya VC. Here we go with Gimme 10 1984. I think this is a little bit late, but due to circumstances which you'll find out about in the video I record after these Gimme 10s, excuse me, yeah, I haven't had a chance to do them. So, without further ado, where are they? There we are. Right, so, first album is this one, The Alarm, Declaration. I love The Alarm. This record is just, I just played it and played it and played it. From Declaration through Marching On, Where Were You Hiding, When the Storm Broke, 68 Guns, We Are the Light, Shout to the Devil, Blaze of Glory, Deceiver, Stand, and The Howling Wind, which is probably my favourite track on the album. This is just class from start to finish. They were written off as sort of Clash wannabes to start, well, around the first couple of albums, but I thought they were more than that. I thought they were absolutely brilliant. They're from Wales, and they were just a fantastic act. Just absolutely superb. I mean, just brilliant. So there's the first one, The Alarm, Declaration. Love that. The next album you've already seen if you've seen my Judy and Coke video, because it's Well Shut Your Mouth. I talked a lot about it on there, but it's got one of my favourite songs of all time on it, Collie Kibber's Birthday. It's just beautiful, beautiful pop, slightly ski-whiff pop, but it's brilliant. My next choice is Lloyd Cole and the Commotions, Rattlesnakes. Didn't get into this until a little bit later, but absolutely brilliant. Perfect Skin, Rattlesnakes, Down on Mission Street, Forest Fire, Charlotte Street. I actually lived on just off Charlotte Street, which is where, when I was 18 and at uni for the first time, that's where I lived in London, more or less. 2CV, 4 Flights Up, Are You Ready to Be Heartbroken? What a song that is. So that's Rattlesnakes, Lloyd Cole, and the Commotions. Slight change of pace now for the next couple of records. First off, we've got this one, which is Hanoi Rocks, 2 Steps from the Move. This is just such a brilliant glam metal album. It's the glam metal album to end all glam metal albums. If you see my other Gimme 10, you know I like Hanoi. This is such a great record. Got the cover of Up Around the Bend on it. High School, Underwater World, Million Miles Away, Futurama, Cutting Corners. This is the record that was supposed to really make it big for them. But I think, as I've explained somewhere before, just after it was released, or that year, the drummer Razzle was involved in a car crash and died. Vince Neil from Motley Crue was drunk and driving, and he caused the crash. He got out, but Razzle didn't. So it wasn't to be, and they basically split up until the late 90s, was it? Mike Monroe and Andy McCoy made all sorts of records together, like they'd made albums together, but as a unit they didn't come together for a long time. But this is a terrific record. Then we get heavier for Metallica's second album, Ride the Lightning. I've explained my awe at when I first heard Metallica. This just keeps going on. This just carries it on. Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, Fade to Black, Trapped Under Ice, Creeping Death. It's just from start to finish, just brilliant. It's not quite as brutal as Kill 'Em All. There's more They slow things down a bit at times, but it's still mosh-tastic. Absolutely brilliant. This next record I think is one of the most obscure records I've got because I can hardly find any information on them at all. This is the Plain Jane, and this is Friday the 13th at the Marquee Club. I found out about this because I was at a party, and everybody was playing Ride the Lightning. That was just on, but then somebody stuck this on, and I thought it was fantastic. It's kind of rock and roll, but with a bit of soul, a bit of mod. I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's a live album. Kind of 60s, very 60s influenced, but it is just a cracking album from start to finish. So if anybody actually knows much about them, then leave a message, but I don't, and I can't find much. I know they released another album, but I haven't got that. But this is just fantastic. Probably, well, yeah, this is one of my favourite albums of all time. One of them. It's Learning to Crawl by the Pretenders. I think this is their best album by a long way. Back in about 80, when it came out, 84, 85, this just fit into my life so much. I was reading a lot of Jack Kerouac and stuff like that, and this just seemed to be the perfect album for my way. I kind of wanted to escape, I think, and this is just it just seems to be tales of America. So you've got things like Middle of the Road, Back on the Chain Gang, Time the Avenger, Show Me, My City Was Gone, which I absolutely love. Thin Line Between Love and Hate, what a cracking song. And then it's got the Christmas hit 2,000 Miles. I just play this over and over again. I still play this and dig this out. This is brilliant. Love, love, love this record. Then we come to a record that probably did change my life and the way I felt about a lot of things. It is the Smiths' debut album from 1984. It doesn't have This Charming Man on it, which is the song that probably did change my musical outlook. I mean, it was like an amazing moment when I saw them on TV performing This Charming Man. It just changed the way I thought about music, the way I thought about a lot of things. And this band are just, to me, they're so important. This just blew me away. So you've got Reel Around the Fountain, Miserable Lie, Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Still Ill, Hand in Glove. What difference does it make? Yeah, what a track. Suffer Little Children, which still makes me weep. Dealing with the Moors Murderers. Morrissey caught a lot of flack for that song. But I think it was actually quite well done. There's the chaps on the inner sleeve. But this is just such a fantastic record. Okay. Absolutely love them. Brilliant. Had to include this one, Waterboys, Pagan Place. Just stunning. The first three Waterboys albums are absolutely brilliant. And so is a lot of the other music Mike Scott produced, but this is just gorgeous music. Church Not Made with Hands, All the Things She Gave Me, The Big Music, Red Army Blues, The Pagan Place. It's just such esoteric, just evocative music, not esoteric, evocative. Just love this. And he was one of the chaps I really wanted to look like. I just love the look of Mike Scott on that LP cover. And then my final choice, most people rate the album that came before this as the one, but for me, my personal favourite, and these are my personal favourites, is this one. It's Simple Minds, Sparkle in the Rain. Most people rate New Gold Dream, and it is a brilliant album, and I had it in my Gimme Ten, one of my Gimme Tens in '83. But for me, this is just a fantastic record. I mean, first side is brilliant. You got Up on the Catwalk, Book of Brilliant Things, Speed Your Love to Me, Waterfront, which was such a stunning single, Easter Easter. Then you've got a cover of Street Hassle, White Hot Day, Sea Moon, Cry Like a Baby, Kick Inside of Me and Shake Off the Ghost. It's just such a fantastic record. A brilliant, brilliant record. Love, love, love this from start to finish. Right, there we go. So that's my main 10 for 10 picks for Gimme 10 1984. I'm going to do another 2 videos like I did for 83 with the roundup of the other albums. But that's it for now. Cheers, VC. See you later.